And today we're exploring one of my favorite areas in Brooklyn and New York City, Dumbo. Dumbo stands for Down Under the Manhattan Bridge Overpass. If you walk across the Manhattan Bridge or the Brooklyn Bridge, this is where you end up in Dumbo, Brooklyn. It is one of the top places, which used to be completely industrial. About 10 years ago, when I visited my friend who lived here and grew up here, it was so different and there were no tourists. Now it is a not so hidden gem, but still definitely worth the visit. And one of the top places to take photos is right behind me of the Manhattan Bridge. You have to come here and check out my top picks for what to see and do in Dumbo, Brooklyn.
But first, how do you get to Dumbo other than walking across the Brooklyn Bridge? There are 3 train lines to get to Dumbo, Brooklyn. You can take the F train to York, or take the A or C train to High Street, or the 2 or 3 to Clark Street. The East River Ferry also connects Manhattan and Dumbo.
One of the best spots for photos is right here at Plymouth and Washington. This intersection is where a ton of people are actually lining up for photos. So my best advice is to come here early and to take a couple steps back. Go to a block or 2 blocks down so you don't have to wait in line for a photo of the Empire State Building framed within the Manhattan Bridge. One of my favorite spots in Dumbo is Jane's Carousel, restored by Jane Wharton and her husband, who were the main developers who really revitalized this whole entire area. This carousel was from 1922 in Ohio and was completely restored. Come take a ride. Opened in 1883, the Brooklyn Bridge was the longest bridge in the whole world. It is now one of the top tourist attractions for good reason. I highly recommend walking across the bridge at sunrise, and very early is the best for photos. But once you arrive here in Dumbo, you can continue doing the rest of these things on my list.
Number 4, Pebble Beach. Main Street Park has some of the best photo opportunities of the bridges and the Manhattan skyline, and includes Pebble Beach. Dip your toes into the East River if you dare. Note it is illegal to swim in it. Not that you would want to, or instead just walk along the rocks and enjoy the views. Number 5, Yes Wall. There are some gorgeous murals and street art in Dumbo, but one of my favorites is the pair of Yes Walls. Right next to the F train's York subway stop are 2 walls that say yes, one in black and white, and another written in a pink octopus style. Number 6, rock climb under the Manhattan Bridge. Rock climb at the cliffs at Dumbo in New York City's first outdoor climbing gym, located in Brooklyn Bridge Park. Since it is an outdoor bouldering gym, it is only open seasonally during warm weather. Check their website to see when they are open. Number 7, Julianas. Many have heard of Grimaldi's, but the original Grimaldi's name was actually sold, and Patsy Grimaldi opened the new Juliana's pizza just next door, which ranks higher in reviews than Grimaldi's. There is even a shorter line in front of Juliana's. If you still cannot wait, then skip the line by ordering takeaway, which you can enjoy in the park. Number 8, One Girl Cookies. If you need a break, go to One Girl Cookies. The coffee and cookies are delicious and super photogenic. Number 9, Almondine Bakery. This new French bakery serves one of my favorite chocolate mousse cakes I've ever tasted. It is heavenly. Number 10, Dumbo Sign. This is a new flashy sign that changes colors with social media hashtags and even doubles as a binary clock. If you have a question, you can also ask the sign on Twitter by using the hashtag #DumboMagic to see a magic 8-ball answer via a colored code. Number 11, Empire Store's Rooftop. Located at 55 Water Street, this former 1860s warehouse was recently restored to include vibrant stores, offices, and restaurants. One of the best views that not too many people know about, so shh, don't tell, is the rooftop on top of the Empire stores. Number 12, Brooklyn Historical Society. History buffs will enjoy learning about Brooklyn's 400-year history at the Brooklyn Historical Society. It now has 2 locations, one in 55 Water Street and the other in the historic 128 Pierpont Street. Number 13, J Street Connecting Railroad. While walking near the Brooklyn Bridge, you might notice the remains of the J Street Connecting Railroad, or JSC for short, which was closed in 1958. It was built by the original coffee kings, the Arbuckle brothers.
I'm Jen with The Travel Woman. Thank you so much for watching my top picks in Dumbo, Brooklyn. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, click the subscribe and bell button so you don't miss any feature videos, and don't forget to watch other videos in New York City while you're here. As always, say yes to new adventures, and I'll see you next time. Bye.